Cheers, I'm Rebecca and these are my reviews, and I have another little wine box from In Good Taste. So I did a video in early May, I believe it was. I did their first tasting kit, which is the California kit. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go and watch that. That will have a lot of information about the company. This is their second tasting kit box, and this one is called The Wild Child. So this one is going to be less common varietals of wine. And they come in these adorable glass bottles, and each one is just over 6 ounces. So it is 1 glass of wine. And with my last box, I ended up doing a Zoom wine tasting, and that's their big thing right now, is they're really pushing the wine tasting. So you can get this kit and do a virtual wine tasting, and they will have one of their sommeliers or wine experts or whatever lead you through a tasting. And you can do all 8 wines, or if you're getting a little tipsy or a little tired of it, you can always stop short. And the wine tastings are free. So even if you don't do the tasting with me, like I know somebody who contacted me and said they wanted to set up a tasting with their church group, which is a great idea. You know, you can do this with any group of friends that you already know. I think for those ones, they want you to have at least 6 people join the tasting, and they have like a corporate one, they have a friends and family one, or they also have an option of every Wednesday they have just a live tasting, and you can just hop on that Zoom with, you know, whoever else has joined that Wednesday and do your tasting that way. So even if you're just like, hey, I would like to do this weekly, there you go, there's your Wednesday option. So with the last box, there were I think maybe 10 of us, and we had so much fun. It was just, you know, I mean, it was wine tasting, and I love wine tasting, and you had somebody there who was knowledgeable about all of the different wines who could lead you through it, and she was so sweet, and she would, you know, just kind of put out questions, and what is everybody smelling and tasting, and what do you think? And, you know, with 10 different people, we had 10 different palettes going, you know, like I loved the Rosé. My brother said that was the only wine he hated in the box. So, you know, you're going to have different people liking different things, but I love that there are 8 different wines that, you know, you can explore and taste and learn about. One of the people who actually joined our Zoom, one of my subscribers, Charisse, she can't get this box because she lives in Arkansas and they don't deliver there, but she joined us anyway, just for funsies, you know, and she could have a glass and drink with us and learn about some wine, and we had a blast. I was so glad that she joined us. So I am going to do that again. If you would like to join us for a Zoom wine tasting, it's going to be scheduled on August 15th. That's a Saturday, and it's going to be 4 p.m. Pacific time. And you just go on the site and buy this kit. It's $65, I want to say, but I think I have a discount code, so check out the description box for that. I will leave all of the information in the description box as well. And since I am putting this together, what you'll need to do is just email me. I'll put my email in the description, and let me know, hey, I bought my kit, I'd love to join you, or even, you know, hey, I can't buy a kit, but I'd still love to join you. And then on that day, I will send you the Zoom link so that everybody can get together and do some wine tasting at home. So much fun, right? So let me go through this box and show you what everything is. First of all, my last box came with like a pour spout that looks like a deer head. This one came with a tie-dye kit. So it has this little kit with these dyes. You know, you just add water or something and a glove, and then it doesn't give you a shirt, but you can just, you know, grab your own shirt and tie-dye it. And I thought that was so fun, and such, you know, for the wild child theme, makes sense, right? So I love that they add that little extra bit for you. So this box didn't come with the same cards that my California box came with, but if you go on the website, they have a complete list of what everything is, and they tell you the name of it, the name of the brand, the year, where it's from, the tasting notes, what makes it wild, and what it feels like. I love their feels like description. So I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so this one is the Dolcetto, Balance of Powers from Russian River Valley. Tasting notes rhubarb and cocoa with floral on the nose, and it feels like honeymooning in the Amalfi Coast. Which, I don't know, I just really love their descriptions. I think they're so cute. Okay, this one is the Mourvedre, I don't know how to say it, Mourvedre, from Fortune Favors. This is a Napa Valley wine, and the tasting notes are jam, black pepper, and cherry. And it feels like sending a risky text and seeing the ... appear. I don't even know what what that means, but I love it. I think that's silly, and I don't know. I just love that they did this. This one is a Viognier from Game Theory. The tasting notes are honeysuckle, apricot, and baked apple, and this one feels like walking into the local brunch hotspot with your squad. This one is a Vermentino from La Pluma. The tasting notes are crisp citrus and peach aromas, toasted almonds. Feels like reaching day drinking nirvana at a country music festival. This one is the Rosé of Grenache. Now I have to tell you quickly, my best friend actually texted me the other day and she was like, oh my gosh, I bought the Wild Child kit and the rosé is amazing. She kept going on and on about how delicious the rosé was. I cannot wait to taste it. The tasting notes for this are blood orange and cantaloupe. Sounds yummy. Feels like winning best dressed at a costume party. That does feel good. This is a Grenache from Red Tide Wines. The tasting notes are summer, strawberry, and spice, and it feels like successfully sneaking candy into the movie theater. A Tempranillo, tasting notes dried fig, cedar, and cacao. Feels like horseback riding on the Oregon Trail. On the Oregon Trail? Everybody just dies on the Oregon Trail. I do not want to go horseback riding on the Oregon Trail. Sangiovese, tasting notes of black cherry and vanilla. That's one of my favorite combinations. Feels like screaming your lungs out at an Andrea Bocelli concert? Who does that? Andrea Bocelli? Okay, all right, whatever, you know. That's hilarious. I love the descriptions. I cannot wait to taste these wines. I'm super excited. So if you would like to join me for that tasting, and I would love it if you did, please just email me to let me know that you're joining us so that I can get you that Zoom link on the day and make sure that you buy your kit in time. So it does take usually, depending on where you live, mine got here in like a couple of days, but sometimes, especially with all of the shipping issues thanks to COVID, you know, just make sure that you order it in time. You know, give it at least a week, if not 2. That's why I'm trying to give you guys as much time as possible so that you can order yours and be prepared. I'm very excited. I love that they have this tasting option with the little shorties. And even though there's 8 of them, which is a lot of wine, you can recork them in these cute little bottles. They do have the little glass cork. I mean, it's not gonna last forever like that, but you can recork them. And also, I just had Colin join me, and between the 2 of us, we made it through all 8 glasses pretty well. Okay, so definitely make sure to check out the description box for all of the information. I'm really excited about this box, and I cannot wait to see you guys at the tasting. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!